Alright, welcome back to the hardcore combat only account. We've been slaughtering the cows for quite a while now that we have that amulet of looting. We did, in between videos, go back and kill some more Valkyries, so you can see we have a rune dagger here for that defense training and for the little bit of better attack speed. This will be particularly good when we are killing, once we have auto eat and we're killing plants overnight and while I'm at work to stack up potatoes. So we can go also in the bank we have the rune sword, so we now have all three of the weapons that we wanted from Valkyries, so we are done killing those forever. Unless we get it to as a Slayer task and decide to do it just for the Slayer coins, but we are up to over 5,000 Slayer coins again, so we are just going to keep buying these basic resupplies. And we switch over to here. You can see we did kill 67 more Valkyries in order to get those 2 drops. We can go ahead and sell these off, equip these, bury all of our bones, and we're up to 7,573 prayer points. We can go ahead and stop killing cows for now. And we have 3,473 leather, and we can wait, how much was that again? I literally forgot between screens. 3,473. 3,473. So we can go ahead and buy that. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this is enough. And it is, to get us over that 1 million GP mark. So we can make the single most important purchase of the entire account, that first tier of auto eat. So now we will automatically eat whenever we are below 96 HP, which means anything that has an max hit lower than 96, we can safely walk away, leave it idling, and so long as we have food stacked up, we will never die. So we can finally idle the game while at work or going to bed. I am up to 50 attack, 50 strength, working on 50 defense now, trying to keep Slayer tasks up as much as possible to keep getting that Slayer level up. Now begins the very long grind of getting Auto 8 Tier 2 and Auto 8 Tier 3. Those will be very important for being able to do dungeons later on, and being able to idle dungeons. We also need to start focusing in on getting as much damage reduction as possible. We only have the ring of the silver diamond ring for 1%, and that is literally all we have damage reduction wise right now. So we do need to start working on filling in spots. I am going to start off, so the plan is to start off with killing Adamant Knights, go ahead and get a full set of Adamant, or as close to it as I can. If we can manage to get an Obsidian Cape, that'll be great. If not, that's fine, because I have been mathing it out with how much damage reduction you end up needing late game. We probably won't end up using the Obsidian Cape at all anyway, only for a very short time, because we are eventually going to be using the Skull Cape, despite its minuses to basically the attack style we'll be using, because it has the 3% damage reduction, which is the single most important stat in the entire game, is that number right there. And having 3% on the cape is very nice, and will help us get over several breakpoints where we'll be able to idle dungeons. As for example, for the volcanic cave, you do need around 37% damage reduction in order to be able to do it at a reasonable level of HP without having to go all the way to 99 HP. 37% is a pretty good breakpoint to get to, and of course we will have to idle this for a long time to eventually get our ancient set and get that upgraded to increase our damage reduction further, so that we'll be able to do further dungeons down the road. But that is far in the future. We have a whole lot of grinding to do before then. We have a whole lot more levels to gain. And we have a whole lot of Adamant Knights to kill to get Adamant, and then a whole lot of Ruin Knights to kill to get our full Ruin set. And then we can start killing statues. I'll probably kill statues anytime they pop up in a Slayer task to start piling up silver and gold, because we are going to need a ridiculous number of silver and gold bars. Our main focus now is to start stacking up money though, and we'll be doing that mostly on Master Farmers whenever they pop up in the Slayer task, because they have one of the best drop tables possible out of anything in the game for early game, at least money. Really, they're best pretty much for the rest of the game for money. The only time it would be we're going to get better money is in much later dungeons, and we won't need the money by then. We won't really care about gold. So this is going to be the life of the account for quite a while, is killing Master Farmer after Master Farmer. They only have a max hit of 67. So they are no danger to us whatsoever, so long as we have a good stack of food. And we should be able to make quite a bit of progress now with the ability to idle 24 hours a day. And I do believe that will be, well, we can go ahead and kill at least a couple of Adamant Knights for this video too. So I will see if I can get a couple of pieces of Adamant gear before we end off this episode fully. This is just going to be pretty much a quick update video on having finally achieved that auto eat tier 1. So I'll bring you back after we've killed some Adamant Knights and see what we can get. Alright, and welcome back. And we have been getting slapped around by Adamant Knights, as you can see. But we did get a couple of, or at least one very good drop here. So we will just finish off killing this first Adamant Knight. We do need to get the full Adamant set before we move on to Ruin, because of just how much we're getting slapped around by the Adamant Knight. We need to get that chance to hit knocked down quite a bit. So once this one dies, we can see, show you what we got from the drop. And we just got the Adamant plate legs as well, which is very nice. Goes very well with what we've already got. We have bought a couple of extra bank slots as well. We got the Adamant plate body and plate legs, which is very lucky. We move those over to the gear tab, and before we put them on, we will go and look at what we get hit by for the Master Farmer, which is what we'll mostly be grinding. And you can see we have a 26% chance of getting hit by the Master Farmer. And once we put these on and switch back over to him, we are down to there. So that is a good increase, or good reduction in the chance to hit. And we'll definitely be taking some less damage, which is very nice for the grind, since we will be doing primarily Master Farmers and we want to use as little food as possible to grind out the next couple of tiers of auto eat. We've also made some bank space for the seeds. Since the Master Farmer does drop a lot, we will eventually be getting a lot of extra ammo, a lot of extra ruins, and etc. So we have been buying a couple of extra bank slots just to make sure we have room, and really just for convenience. We won't be buying any more of those from this point on for quite a while, because we do just need to save up money for the next couple of tiers of auto eats. We'll go ahead and sell those leather items, just because we're going to be using Dragon Hide pretty much right away once we get that far. And that is pretty much going to be it for this video. There really isn't anything else to do right now. It's going to be kind of a trough of content where we are just waiting for to get the money for the next 2 tiers of auto eat, and to be able to kill the Adamant and Rune Knights slowly upgrade to the full Adamant set. We've got the 2 difficult pieces out of the way, so we can go ahead and get the other 3 pieces fairly rapidly, I would hope. And then we can move on to, when we feel like actively playing, grinding out the Rune Knights and trying to get some rune pieces, which we can then actually upgrade to with the silver and gold. So we'll have to start killing some statues as well. Until then, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.